Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. You look too far away. Let me see if I can make you a little closer. You look so far away. Good morning, good evening. Where are we, everybody? You know, can you tell me? Let's go a little closer. Yeah, that looks good. All right, we are live. We are live. Welcome, everybody. So here we are. It's Tuesday night. Is it Monday night? One second. Is today Monday or Tuesday? Monday. Couldn't remember. It's Monday night. Oh, it's Monday night. I love Monday night. So I'm ready to do a little bit more relaxed yoga tonight. Something soft and gentle, easy. So as you're standing here, allow yourself to relax and breathe, rocking onto your toes, rocking onto your heels, gently feeling your feet on the floor. Notice them. Notice how they press down when you're on the ball joints. Notice how they press down when you're on your heels. Gently, gently feel yourself rocking forward and back. Comfortably settling down, flat feet. Second and third toe lining up to the heels. Feel the arches of your soles drawing energy upward. Feel the big toes, the inner heels pulling in just a little more. Feel the kneecaps lifting as we engage more energy into those thighs. Feel the tail tucking in between your thighs. Draw the belly a little deeper and lengthen your body, stretching or creating space between the ribs and the hips. Feel yourself lifting and forward. Soften your shoulders back and down. Allow your arms down to your sides. Try to feel your heart lifting upward. Try to feel your shoulders melting back and down. As we inhale, let the arms reach outward and upward. And as we exhale, we soften and move your arms down. Continue to move, inhaling upward, exhaling downward, feeling the breath. Complete to the exhale, complete to the inhale with your movement. Connecting your breath and the movements of your body. Look up to the fingers here and gently reach one arm up. Exhale. Inhale. Just a soft little stretch. Both arms to the sky. Soften into a forward bend. So hinging from your hips. Soften the knees. Collapsing your belly to your thighs. Gently up and down. Begin to pedal those legs. Soft. Breathe. Melting. Breathe. Hold on to that melt for 1 second. I have to fix this. I'm back. Did you miss me? Sorry. The music was not conducive to what I'm trying to give you. That was more of a faster paced, and this is softer, more relaxed, so that you can breathe and let go rather than forcing yourself. If you need to energize, well, breathe a little stronger, exhale a little softer. You need to relax, breathe in a little softer, exhale a little deeper and gentler, drawing the belly in. Feel yourself melting. It's what you focus on, what you put your attention to. So, let's go into a warrior one. In your mountain pose, feel your feet and toes, just like I did in the beginning. Feel everything lengthening away, and as we inhale, arms sweeping forward, let's reach back. Just soft warrior one. Breathe, feel that ankle, soften and give. Feel your hips, soften and give. Feel your body, soften and give. Triangle pose. Just from where I am, gonna melt. Breathe. Trying to lengthen the body. Stretching away. Trying to push the hips. Reaching around. Ribs rotating. Careful not to lock your knee back. Keep it straight and soft. Lengthen it. Just what the body says feels good. Gently. Inhale, come back up. Relax. A little further back with your foot for a warrior two. If you can, but this knee doesn't move. Sink that hip. Notice that angle. You want to get it straight if you can. Notice if your hips are pushing back, try to pull them underneath and in. Breathe. Right palm up, right palm down. Soften. Inhale, come back up. So a little further. Soften. Maybe. Don't hurt yourself. Just do what you can. Inhale, come back up. Softly stepping forward. Nice and light. To the inside. Warrior one first. Inhale. It's not that far. But again, warriors, the knee stays on top. Feel the heel. Feel the blade. Feel the foot. Feel the heel. Ankles soft and giving. Hips are soft and giving. Giving to the turn. Lifting up tall. Feel yourself. Focusing on drawing. That Kundalini energy. Everything is drawing upward. Shoulders are going down. Triangle. Angle the body. Feel it. Careful with the knee though. Feel the hips working. Feel the body length. Reaching. Just what you can. And come back up. Warrior two. A little further back. Gently helping. Keep that knee on top of the heel. Soften and try to flatten out the hips. Breathing. Take a deep breath. Inhale, extending up high. Exhale, knocking back down. Just a little bit. Just what you can. Carefully. Big step forward. All the way up. Nice and straight. Sweep your arms upward. Inhale. Let's crescent moon. Gently land, lean to the right side. Breathe. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back up into a forward bend. Melting all the way down. Let's go right leg back. Left leg back. Plank pose, nice and flat. Remember, you can use your knees here if you need to. Soften, elbows bending. Again, you can use your knees. Try to hold it for a moment. Sinking all the way down. Scooping the body forward. Pull the rib cage. Keep those legs anchored down as we try to go further. Shoulders and soften downward dog. Lift the hips up to the sky. Let's paddle just a little bit here. Soft little paddles. Nothing big, nothing hard. Try to get the back flat. Shoulders away from the ears. Gently. Try to, as you're pedaling, notice that your body's bouncing up and down. And up and down bounce. Try not to bounce. Just the legs moving. Soften down to your knees. We're going to go to a child's pose. Wide knees. Even nice and wide. Soften. Don't let the toes touch. Just down. Soften the forehead. Let yourself down. Take a deep breath as deep as you can. Exhale slowly, melting your body, flatter. On the next inhale, gently come back up. All the way up. Let's have a seat. A little soft here. Sitting up as tall as you can. Gently bring that left leg in. Bring that right leg up. Lifting up tall. Sit on both hips. Grabbing your leg, a little twist. Just a little bit. Inhaling for the turn. Exhaling for more jump. And come back. Other side. We're still cold, so we're not going far into the twisting. Twisting is meant for later on after the body's really warm. So we're still warming up the body, so it's a small little twist. Just to ease some stretch, some tightness, right? Inhaling upward and turn. Exhale, gently further. And come back and release. Lengthen out the legs. Nice and warm. So let's bring the hands back, bring the hands on the floor, fingertips pointing toward the toes. Careful, go a little wider than your the width of your body. It's your shoulders width. Just a little wider. Try to make sure that they're comfortable. Bending your knees. Keep your feet forward of your knees, your heels, and we're going to draw upward. Draw the knees on top of the heels. Draw the hips up, straight line, knees to shoulders. Lift. Feel the arms pulling. So feel the shoulder blades draw back and the chest lifted as we extend upward through the hips. Pull the body back. Feeling what you can. And come back. And melt all the way down. Lengthen out those legs and shake out those arms. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, melting all the way down, lengthen. So from here, lengthen what you can. Feel the belly drawing inward as the body is softening forward and down. Try to keep your ears tucked to your shoulders with your chin to your throat. Try to feel your crown extending further. Inhale, come back up. Exhale the arms to your sides and gently sweep the legs around onto your hands and knees. Nothing hard, just soft. Into a tabletop. From your nice table. Get everything flat as you can, straight as you can. Feel the feet pushing down at the ankles, the knees and the hands pushing into the cow. Exhale, draw the belly to the spine, tail to the knees, chin to the throat. Lift your back as high as you can, but push away from the floor. Knees, feet, hands. Reversing your inhale to cow. Reversing your exhale to cat. And relax and soften. Stay here in your tabletop. Allow the right arm to come out to the side. Gently. Let the eyes follow the hand out to the side so the ear is parallel to the floor. Inhale the ribs around and up. Lifting up on top of that left shoulder. Just what you can. And come back down. Same thing on the other side. Inhale. Exhale all the way up. Inhale, come back down. Again, the right arm. Inhales all the way up. This time as we exhale, soften underneath and through. Let your shoulder come to the floor. Relax your neck. All the weight on your shoulder, releasing all your tension. Maybe you could turn your chin around and up to the ceiling and your left shoulder blade back. And come back up. Left arm. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, come back around. Soften all the way through. Breathing, melting down. And gently come back up. Sitting into a hero's pose, let your knees touch. Let your feet come apart just a little bit so you can sit on the heels with your hip bones. So it's bone on bone. Breathe and feel that. Allow. Let those thighs touch. I'm going to turn my side. And as we're sitting and breathing, allowing ourselves to find our way in our body. Inhaling, the body rises. Reaching the left arm to the sky. Separate your knees a little wider, feet behind the knees. Pushing the hips forward. Reaching toward the toe, the heel with your fingers. Leaning back when you can. Feel that stretch. Try to reach away. Try to keep those hips pushing on top of the knees. And come back. Inhale, reaching the other arm, reaching the other hand. Pushing through the hips, engaging yourself. Breathing. Feeling. Can you look at your heel? Can you lift up your chest? And come back. And soften, have a seat. Lengthen the legs forward, extending them outward. Nothing big, nothing hard. Now, if you need a strap, a belt, anything you could hold at the ball joints. If you can, with your fingers, you're going to hold both hands on the ball joints. Allow your body to lift upward. Soften the shoulders. Nothing hard. Can you push your heels away a little? Push your knees down, back of the thighs back. Feel them lifting your heart. Soften your ankle so you can pull your foot back a little bit more to feel that stretch in the calf. Can you lift your crown with your chin in? And relax. Shut down. Sweeping the arms, inhale. Clear apart. Soft and folding down. Grab the toes. Relax. Use your strap. Let yourself get there. It's no rush. When you're comfortable and you feel an evenness in your foot, then you lift your chest, shoulder blades back, lift the back of the thighs, lengthen up in the crown. Feel it gentle and even. Best that you can. Soften your ankle, let yourself pull your foot back a little bit. Take a deep breath. And relax. And release and melt. Bring the right leg inside all the way. Soft. Sit so that the knee is in your front, best that you can. The heel is wider than your hip, not blocking you from sitting on the floor. Breathe. Give yourself enough room so you can sit flat on both hips. You're going to bend that knee up and grab a hold of that foot. Gently with your left hand, cradle that foot ankle area, and gently with your left hand underneath your thigh calf area, not the knee. Gently pull it up and rock. Relax. Nothing big. Feel the releasing of those hips, the knee, the ankle, foot, everything gently. Breathing. Releasing. and relax. Switch. Soft switch, nothing big. Just melting, releasing tension. Try to stay in your breath. Can you feel your breath? Notice that release. Keeping it calm, keeping it soft. Let it relax. Breathe. Just when you can. Oh, this side is tight. This side I don't like it at all. This side is so tight on me. Wow. Give a nice little hold. And relax. And release and soft. So we're going to allow ourselves to lay down. I'm going to turn this way. We're going to lay down. Let the knees stay bent. Oh, it feels so good. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Don't go all the way to the floor. Just let your knees rock. Say almost 3 o'clock on the clock to almost 9 o'clock on the clock. From one side to the other. Just soft. Don't worry about touching the floor. Just release your tension. Just release. Feel the hips soften. Feel the lower back releasing tension. Breathe. This time, as we go to the right, we're going to stay and relax completely down with that leg to the floor. Turn your head to the left. Let yourself melt. Arching your back, push your left hip toward the ceiling and your left knee toward your right heel. Breathe. Feel that lower back releasing tension. Gently come back up. Soften to the other side. Let it go. Relax those legs. Soften your hips. Feel your exhale, releasing your body down. You're adding tension with your knee pushing down, with your hip pushing towards the ceiling. Your back is arching and your head turns to the right. And come back. Bringing your head up, chin to chest. Bring the soles of your feet together. Can you reach and grab your ankles? If you need a strap, put it around both feet at the ankle. And then pull and hold it strap. But if you can, holding both feet at the ankle with both hands, gently push your feet firmly together. Push your feet firmly toward the floor. Push your knees toward the floor and feel how your arms are being pulled, pulling your body off the floor, chin to chest. Relax your back flat. Try to relax your head to the floor. And relax. And release. And circle. Lengthen out your left leg. Allow your right leg to come on up. Grab the back of your thigh and gently pull. Now you can grab the back of the thigh with a soft knee. You can grab your calf if you like. And gently pull. Ask your left knee to push to the floor. Ask your hip to press into the floor. Ask your left heel to push away and down to the floor. While holding gently, allowing the leg to ease itself back. Can you bring your chin to your throat? And relax and release and soften. Take a deep breath. Relax yourself a little bit more. But even though you're relaxing, don't lose the integrity of your spine and legs and limbs. Feel everything working to stay neutral, straight. Inhaling, allow the left leg to come up, grabbing the back of the thigh. What you can, gently coming up to the calf if you can. I like to lift my head up. You don't have to, you can bring it right down. You can relax right down. But if you can, let the leg relax back, gently easing it back, little bits at a time. Notice the leg. Can you push down into your knee, down into your hip, down into your heel, keeping everything straight, just what you can. Breathe. And relax, and release, and soften. Gently let the knees bend. Separate your feet shoulder width apart. Again, we're going to drop the knees to the left, staggering your legs. Head turns to the right. This time, the left foot stays on top of the right thigh. Let your left knee touch the floor as we arch the back more. Let your head turn to the right. Feel that nice pull and release as you keep asking your knee down further to the floor. Breathing. And relax and release and switching sides. Inhale all the way down. Relax your back. Feel that stretch. Lift your foot on top of your thigh. Let the knee come to the floor. Asking the other knee down. And relax and release and soften. Gently bring both knees up to your chest. Grab a hold of the shin. Rocking. Carefully rocking forward and back. If you can, make yourself tighter into a ball so you can really rock further from the shoulder blades to the hips, from the shoulders to the tail, to a seated pose perhaps. Maybe you can sit in boat pose. Breathing up that body, lengthening what you can, lifting, and so come back down. Gently. Join me in an easy pose. Soft and easy. Allow yourself to settle down and breathe. Big, deep breaths, big, deep exhales. Sit as tall as you can, comfortable in your seat, just your hips wider. Soften your arms to the side. Right arm inhales up. Softly reach over to the side. Exhale. Inhale, come back up with both arms. Right arm down, exhale. So we're going to do this a few more times. Try here though, as we inhale up and exhale down, to keep the hips on the floor. Gotta go a little further each time, maybe, maybe not. One more set after this one. Actually, this completes the set, I believe, right? Yeah. Inhale, come back up. Both hands coming forward. Whether you touch the floor or not, that's up to you with your hands. If you don't touch the floor, it's It's more challenging, but it brings you lower. If you touch the floor, it's easier, and you may not go as far, and that's okay either. But relax yourself and melt down, just what you can. We're gonna stay here for a couple of breaths. Try to get the body to draw belly to the spine, spine away from the hips. Careful, don't crush your feet. Sometimes it's easier to bring your foot into the middle and the other foot in front so you don't hurt your feet. That's what I like. That's a better pose. Let's go a little further. Again. And gently come back up. Sweep the arms up to the sky way up high. Reach up to the sky with the palms come together. Soften the hands down. With a little bow of the head, the eyes closed. Gratitude in your heart for the day that we've had, for the time we shared together. As we inhale, let the head lift, and the eyes open. And I thank you for your time. Namaste. Please let me know if there's anything that you want to work on, any pose you want to learn, or anything at all. Just say hi, whatever you like. I'll be here live on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. Have a pleasant evening.